The bell above the store door jingles as Jasmine, a 16-year-old girl, steps inside Wilson's grocery. Her worn sneakers squeak on the tiled floor as she carries a small grocery list clutched in her hand. She's on a mission. Grab milk, bread, and cereal for her little brother before the store closes. The shelves are almost empty, and the air feels tense. She's used to the uncomfortable stares, but tonight it feels worse. Her stomach knots when she notices Mr. Wilson, the store's owner, watching her every move from behind the counter. As Jasmine reaches for the last carton of milk, Mr. Wilson shouts across the store, "Hey, put that back. I know your type. Always stealing." The other customers freeze, their eyes shifting between Jasmine and Wilson. Heat rises to her face, but she forces herself to stay calm. "I didn't steal anything," Jasmine says, trying to keep her voice steady. "I'm just buying groceries." Wilson strides toward her, towering over her with an intimidating glare. "I don't trust you. Empty your pockets," he demands, pointing at her with an accusatory finger. Jasmine stands her ground. "I'm not a thief," she says, her voice trembling but firm. "Check the cameras if you don't believe me." Wilson sneers. "You think I'd waste my time on that? Just get out of my store." Tears well up in Jasmine's eyes as she backs toward the door, humiliated. Customers whisper, but no one steps in to help. The heavy glass door closes behind her with a harsh clang. Backstory: a hard life, a strong heart. Jasmine's mother passed away 2 years ago, leaving her to care for her 8-year-old brother, Darius, while their father worked double shifts at the factory. Despite the challenges, Jasmine had always been proud of how far they'd come together. The grocery store incident wasn't the first time she had faced prejudice, but it cut deeper than the others. She had grown up in this neighborhood, and Wilson's grocery was one of the few places her family could afford. But tonight was different. Tonight, someone was watching. The twist: the stranger in the store the next day. Jasmine is surprised to see a sleek black car pull up in front of her house. A man in a tailored suit steps out and knocks on her door. "Jasmine, I believe," the man asks with a warm smile. "Yes, can I help you?" she replies cautiously. The man introduces himself as James Holloway, a lawyer representing Mr. Dawson, the man who had been standing near the cereal aisle during the incident. "Mr. Dawson witnessed everything that happened yesterday," James explains, "and he happens to be a very influential businessman and a close friend of your late mother." Jasmine's eyes widen in shock. James continues, "He's appalled by the way you were treated and wants to make things right." Effective immediately, Wilson's grocery is under investigation for discriminatory practices. Mr. Dawson has already spoken to the city council. That store won't operate much longer. The resolution: karma strikes back within weeks. Wilson's grocery is shut down after multiple customers come forward with similar stories of mistreatment and prejudice. Local news covers the story extensively, and the once proud Wilson is left disgraced and bankrupt. But the story doesn't end there. Mr. Dawson offers Jasmine's family a lifeline: a scholarship for her to attend a prestigious private school and a steady job for her father at one of his companies. "Your mother always believed you'd do great things," Mr. Dawson tells her when they meet. "This is just the beginning." Jasmine smiles through tears of gratitude. For the first time in a long time, hope fills her heart. As she walks back into her home, she feels a sense of justice, knowing that kindness, resilience, and a little help from fate had turned her darkest moment into a brighter future.